Imagine a cork in the middle of the ocean. What is it doing? It's just bobbing there, right? It's just bobbing there. And all around it is nothing but expanse of water. No land, can't see anything, can't touch the bottom, just bobbing there. Does your life feel like a cork in the ocean? Is there something going on right now that you're despaired about? That you just feel like you're just bobbing, the next wave can overtake you? Let's talk about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. All too often, we neglect the promises of God, promises that He's given to us, but we refuse to claim them, or we just don't claim them. We know they're there, but we don't claim them. And in a time of despair, people feel alone. They're anxious. They're down. They can't get out of it. They get bad news. They get a phone call. They get a text. It's bad news. And they feel all alone, like a cork just bobbing in the ocean. Over in Hebrews 13:5, the Bible tells us, "For God has said, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you." See, sometimes you may feel like you're all alone, but you're not, because God has promised us that He would never leave us. He would never forsake us. He also promises that we don't have to be afraid. And over Isaiah 41:10, He says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you in my righteous right hand." What I think is great is that the righteous right hand, identified in the Bible, is a special place of honor. It's a place of complete trust and assurance in the eternal, enduring strength of an omnipotent God. I think this is amazing. You know, when I was a kid, we lived in a house that didn't have a garage, and we used to rent a garage about 5 houses down, and he had like a 3 or 4 garage. And I'd go down with my dad at night, and when we come back, it'd be dark, and I'd always put my hand up, and he'd always grab my hand. We'd walk, and there was that security. He gave me that security. Or in the daytime, if we were down there, we'd want to race and run home, but he was always next to me, and if I stumbled at all, he picked me up. And that's what this reminds me of. No matter what you're facing right now, God will see you through it. He said in Isaiah 43:2, He said, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." And I'll say, like a cork in the ocean. "And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." And I'll say, like a cork in the ocean. "And when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze." Claim God's promises today. If you're feeling that loneliness, if you're feeling abandoned, if you receive some terrible news and say, "I just can't take it anymore," claim God's promises today. He's there for you. If He lives in your heart, He will take over. Just let Him. Just ask Him and receive. God bless you, everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.